Hello guys, how are you? It's your boy Kenneth Odhiambo, aka the ambassador of couples. I'm back again with my YouTube channel. I just urge you to support me. Keep on subscribing, keep on commenting, keep on sharing. Like my page, like my YouTube channel, and you'll be blessed. Guys, I just said sorry, I've been silent for all those days. There are some things I was working on, so don't mind, never mind. So today I'm back with the hot teachings, hot discussions today. So guys, just wanted to give me a little time and pay attention so that we discuss these things, so that we be blessed and we be a very respected couple. So as you all know, I'm the ambassador of couples, and my work is to make sure that couples are very much respected wherever they are living, wherever they are working, in whatever they are doing. Couples, I must make sure that you are very much respected. So I need you all to be a humble couple. So today I want to talk about about three things, three topics. Number one, if I don't waste time, number one, I want to talk about the arrangement of the dining table, be it breakfast time, be it lunch time, be it supper time. The arrangement, how do you arrange your dining table? How do you sit? The arrangement, the sitting arrangement of the dining table. How do you do it? Number two, I want to talk about how many languages does your kid speak? How many languages does your kid speak? How many languages did you teach your kid to use? Number three, which will be the last one, I want to talk about the behaviors of our kids, mistake that they do in front of us, but we don't act, we don't do anything, we just keep quiet. So guys, be prepared. Don't forget to touch that dial and subscribe. Touch your button in hapo chini, subscribe, share, comment and like, then you'll be blessed. So guys, I want to talk about couples. Couples, as you all know, couples are mature people. These are people who are married, and these are people who have kids in their marriages. So in this house we have kids, we have somebody called woman, and we have somebody called man, of which we call them husbands and wife. So inside here, it is lunchtime, or it is break time, or it is supper time. How do you arrange your dining table? How do you sit in your table waiting for what you want to eat? So I want to discuss this with you couples, mostly ladies. We are the people who cook there for us. We arrange them in the table and then we eat. So for those who have big houses, like a self-contained house, whereby you'll get a dining table, you'll get a sitting room, you'll have your kitchen separate, you'll have your bedroom separate. So it's different with us who have maybe it's a single room, whereby the same room is the bedroom, the same room is the sitting room, the same room is the kitchen, the same room is the dining table. So it's a bit different. But now I want to talk to both of those people. Even if you are in a single room or a bed sitter or a how do you call it, self-contained, whereby you have everything in the house. So guys, how do you arrange it? What I want to tell you guys, after you prepared your tea, you prepared your breakfast, you prepared your lunch, you prepared your supper, let's just give it a name, a general name, food. You prepared food, now you bring it on the table. So hii ni mwandariko ya arrangement ya table hii, yani kids are there, you and your husband, you are there. The sitting arrangement is not pleasing. See, what I want to tell you, even if ni single room ama hata kama ni hiyo bed sitter ama ni single room, kuna hii ni sitting room kama hii yangu hivi, Meza obviously tunaekanga katikati. How do you sit with your kids? How do you sit with your husband on the table? Unapata you find a woman is sitting this side, the kids this side, the husband the other side. The husband is sitting alone. Or you find a woman is sitting alone the other side of the table, kids are sitting this side with their dad. Or you find dad and the wife is sitting on the other side, the kids are sitting on the other side. Which way is the best? Which way is the best? So the best way is that a husband and the wife should sit on the other side, on one side of the table. Remember, now we are in the dining table. If you know you are a wife, sit together with your husband on one side. Then the other side, kids, however you have 1 kid or 2 kids or 3 kids, they should occupy the remaining side of the table. Don't arrange the table vigorously, shabala bagala. You find you are sitting on the other side, the husband is sitting on this side, the kids are sitting the other side. So remember, when you married yourself, you say you are one thing. So why do you separate on the table? It's like you are on the bedroom, but you separated the beds. You are a husband and a wife. The other one is sleeping the other side, his one is sleeping this side. It's the way you are going to bring it even on the table. A woman and a husband should sit on one side together, then the kids on the other side, so that you enjoy your meal, you enjoy your breakfast, you enjoy your supper, you enjoy your lunch. When you eat, when you sit on the other side, that means you are united. Kids also, they are united. You sit, you eat as you crack jokes and you laugh. You see, that is a happy marriage. That is a humble family. That will be a happy family, humble family, very respectful family. Si ati watoto wamekaa huku anashikashika your husband na supu, ama amekaa side yako huko anakushikashika na masupu, ukiamuka hapo wewe ni supu tu. No, keep them the other side. You and your husband sit the other side. You eat as you face your kids, see, on the other side of the table. So that is a very organized dining table. A very, very much organized dining table. So guys, I think you understand what I'm talking about. If you look at those people we call them maybe rich people, the high class people, the middle class people, you cannot compare them with us, the low class people. Why? Because of how we behave. See, those guys, they arrange themselves. You find the husband and the wife are sitting on the other side of the table. The kids are sitting on this other side of the table, facing their parent. So they eat as they discuss how was school, what did the sister say as they eat. Not that if you look at ours here, the kid is sitting here, the husband here, the mother there, another kid is a very vigorous sitting on the table. So if one mtoto anakula anashika baba yake na supu, anakula anasumbua baba yake na supu. So it's not pleasing. Give your husband a humble time on the table. Sit next to your husband on the dining table. Eat, enjoy. When the husband needs water, you serve him with water. Water is already there, you serve him. Si ati mzae anakula hapa, anataka maji iko side ile, wewe umekaa side hii. So anaamuka yeye mwenyewe ndiye aenda atisa, ama unapata mtoto ndiye anaekea baba maji. Because mama amekaa kando huko, haizi fikia mahali maji ya kukunywa hivi. That's bad. That's bad. So our wives, please treat your husband as a king. Don't mix your husband with your kids on the dining table. Sitting allowance is poor. The sitting manner is poor, you see. And even the husband inabidi amuke mali amekaa aenda jiserve maji, which is not good. You are sitting on the wrong side. So what I just say here, guys, couples, ladies, our wives, please be so much responsible. Sit next to your husband. In case anataka maji, you are ready there to serve him. See? In case anataka Soviet, you are ready there to serve him. You'll find this man is a very happy man. He will be happy with your care. You see? So that's how I wanted it, and I know you've understood it. So if you had a mistake there, or if you are not doing the thing I'm discussing here, so put it in practice and change the manner you arrange your table. Sit next to your husband. Let the kids sit the other side so that you enjoy your meal, serve your kids as you serve your husband, and life will continue smartly. So the next thing I want to talk about, still on the kids. What languages do you teach your kids? What languages do you teach your kids? How many languages does your kid speak? I know we are in town. Some of us, we gave birth to our kids in town. They stay in town. They go to school in town. So the languages they are used to is Kiswahili and English, and even some doesn't even know Kiswahili. They only speak English. So guys, that is where we are going wrong. We as parents, you find in the house, you are Luos, or you are Luyas, Kikuyus, you are Kalenjin, you are Mkamba, but you find the kids that you gave birth, the kids in your house doesn't know your local language, your mother tongue. There's a very, very big mistake. My friend, even if you are rich, you are living in a high class life, never forget to teach your kids your mother tongue. Because town is not our motherland. Let's say you are staying in Mombasa, you are staying in Kisumu, you are staying in Nakuru, you are staying in Nairobi here. It is not the end of life. This is not our motherland. This is just a place we came to look for money or to search for jobs. At the end, we'll go back there in our ancestral land. So, when you teach your kids here, they are only speaking English, I don't know what languages, French. You forget to teach your kid your local language, your mother tongue. So you find when the kids even go back for holiday at home, communication between your kids and your mother at home, and we know your mother is an aged person. Hata kama alikuwa anaongea Kizungu, but because of her age, hata kama the grandfather, because of his age, now English is disappearing in his mind. Now English is disappearing in her mind. See? So you find it is so much difficult for the kid to communicate with those older parents at home. We are giving our old parents hard time. Remember, these are their grandparents, their grandchildren, of which when they go back home, they have that morale of speaking to them, communicating to them, making stories to them, giving them old stories. But now it is difficult because these parents, they don't understand English. Okay, even if they understand, but they cannot respond to the kids in the same language. Sino unapiga kelele na hizo vitu zao. So guys, that's where we are going. Make sure, even if your kids are going into international schools, make sure they understand your mother tongue, because we will not stay in town forever. At the end, they will go to school, they will do what, they will go to university, they will get those big jobs, but at the end, your motherland is your home, your ancestral home. So, when they go back home, what language will they use to communicate to the villagers, to communicate to the local people at home there? Your old parents, your uncles. Umeweka watoto na Kizungu kwa nyumba, mpaka hata hawajui Kijaluo, hawajui Kikamba, kama ni Mluya, hawajui Kiluya. Even kids there, usigonge hiyo meza. Even kids, ukimuuliza kitu hata utagonga hiyo meza itakukanyaza vitu. Unaenda wapi na baba? So guys, this is what I'm talking about. Teach your kid your mother tongue. Let your kid understand your mother tongue. Hata kama you are staying in Lavington, Runda, Kileleshwa, where Karen, name them. See, andika mwalimu ule wa local languages. Kama ni Wajaluo, tafuta mtu anajua Kijaluo vizuri, akuwe na part-time teachings kwa nyumba. Let him or her teach your kids mother tongue, hata kama ni Kiluya, hata kama ni Kikamba, Kikuyu, Kikale, Kinandi, name them. Find a teacher mwenye anaweza teach hao watoto hiyo lugha ya mama pale ndani ya nyumba. At least they know how to greet people in the mother tongue. They know how to ask for things in mother tongue. Let them understand mother tongue also. Wacha kuweka watoto na Kizungu mingi, Kifrench mingi, nini. Nani alikuambia wakisoma French they will go to work in France? No. No. No, no. Teach your kids even these local languages. Kiswahili. There are some kids even they don't know how to speak Kiswahili. They don't know. And they are Kenyans. They just come from these local tribes. And they don't know Kiswahili. They don't know their mother tongue. Yet you are a Luo, you are a Luya, you are a Kikuyu, you are a Mkamba, you are a Mkale. You know that language and you speak it. When you go back home, you are capable to speak that language purely. But why now you cannot teach your kids? Why? Or you think they will stay in town forever? You are making the life of that kid so much difficult because it will reach a time whereby, because you never know, you can die or your job kazi inaisha, or things can come. You can feel sick and then all of a sudden everything is stopped and life goes back to the village. How will you stay with your kids? You stay with your kids in town, they don't know your mother tongue. Now you are at home with them. Because at home, those schools at home, when you take them there, they speak in mother tongue. How will they communicate with their fellow kids? How will they communicate with their relatives, their other relatives at home who don't understand Kizungu? So what you are doing, okay, speaking in these other languages, it's not bad, it's okay. But now, we forget to teach them even our mother tongue. Remember, these languages are so much important, and they can even get jobs by just speaking mother tongue. Because nowadays we even have these broadcasting houses where we use vernacular languages from different tribes. They are there. They can even get jobs there. So why do we underrate these our local languages, our mother tongue? We underrate them and we forget them. You yourself, you are a husband of that house. You are a wife of that house. You know your language very well. Maybe you married a Kikuyu lady and you are a Luo. Your woman or your wife taught you Kikuyu and you can speak it well. And you find your kids there is no Kijaluo and they don't know even Kikuyu. Usiongeze volume. They don't know Kiswahili, they don't know Kikuyu, and they don't know Kijaluo. You know Kijaluo, your wife knows Kiswahili, Kikuyu. See? Your wife taught you Kikuyu and you can even speak it well. Your husband taught you Kijaluo and you can even speak it well. Why don't you do the same to your kids also? Speaking in your mother tongue will not stop them from speaking in English, speaking in French, speaking Arabic, or speaking Kiswahili. It's good and it is important for your kids to speak in your mother tongue, for your kid to understand your mother tongue. So guys, parents, couples, let your kids live in all this of life. Let them experience this all type of life. See? We should not put our kids in a high class life because we don't know if even them they will live in those high class life. Sina reduce your volume. Natakanga mtu anasikia bwana. Don't put your kids in a high life whereby you don't know if they will continue or they will maintain that high class life. See? Treat your kids to be aware or to get used to different types of life. If it is languages, let them learn even these other languages. Who say that if you are a Luo, you cannot speak Kikuyu? If you are a Kikuyu, you cannot speak Luo. If you are a Luya, you cannot speak Kikuyu. If you are a Kale, you cannot speak in Luo. If you are a Mkamba, you cannot speak in Kimeru. Who said that? Teach your kids any type of language. Even if it is Luya, Kikuyu, Kimeru, Yembu, Kalenjin, Nandi, Luo, Masai, those languages. Teach your kids. Kama ni mtu wa kushika hizi languages, atashika. Kitamba fike ya grown up 18 years and above. Huyu mtoto anajua languages kadhaa, and he or she can survive in any county in this in Kenya. Akijua, tuseme hata kid anajua hata languages karibu 8 from these tribes in Kenya. Si ako at a place, at a better place, anaweza stay anywhere. He can marry anywhere and can join those people and speak those languages. So guys, please, mwache kuweka watoto na kizungu mingi, kifrench mingi, sijui international schools, watoto wanasoma international schools so they can't speak. You find even the house girl in the house, it is difficult for her to communicate with the kids. Maybe you find a house girl from the village. Communicating with the kids in the house is very difficult because the kids are using English. This lady is from home, so communication is so much difficult. You find this lady is having a difficult life in this house. So guys, please teach your kids mother tongue. Number three, guys, please teach your kids respect. Watoto wakuwe na respect. There are some mistakes that these kids do in the house and you are right there and you cannot even act. You cannot even talk. Unapata mtoto ako kwa nyumba, uko na watu wako umekaa, mnapiga story zenyu. Then the kids are just yelling in the house. Hata kuambia tu watoke waende wacheze nje, you cannot do it because there's one there called Baba, another one is called Mom, another one is called I don't know. So you cannot even touch them. Kids are, you have visitors in the house. If you hear the questions that the kids are asking a visitor, you just say, Banam, teach your kids good behavior in the house. Whenever you have a visitor in the house, please let the kids stay outside. Let the kids go and play outside so that you have a good time with the visitors. Not the time you have your visitors, you want to discuss your things. That's the time also kids are there watching cartoons, don't know doing what, making noise. It's embarrassing. It is so much embarrassing. So you find the kid is asking a visitor, will you sleep here? What kind of questions are those? And you are there, you cannot stop. It reaches a point whereby a kid is asking your visitor, will you eat in our house? Look at those kind of questions. Very demoralizing. Your kids lack respect. Your kid lacks respect. We find even the kid is asking the visitor, will you eat in our house? What kind of a question is that? Sure. So guys, teach your kids good behaviors and you will have a very respected kids and they will have a very humble life in this society. So guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for giving me your time. I say thank you. But remember, those 3 things that I've talked about. The arrangement of the dining table, be it at lunchtime, lunchtime, breakfast time, and even supper time. Look at how you arrange your table. Which position does your husband sit? Which position do you sit with your husband? Which position does your kids sit on the table? How do you serve your husband on the table? Those things vary so much. They matter so much. They matter a lot. Sit next to your husband. Whenever he wants to be served with something, you are ready there and you can do it. Don't mix with the unachukua watoto wamekaa huku, wengine huku, meza is in a disorganized manner. See? So, napata mtoto amekula, amejiosha na shuku nini, anashika jamaa huku kwa loni, labda ameshavaa vizuri ako ready kutoka kwenda ameshashikwa na supu. You see? So if you are a lady there, you are someone's wife, arrange your table well, sit on the good place with your husband, let the kids also sit the other side of the table and eat well as you enjoy your meal. Number 2 that I've talked about is about teach your kids the mother tongue. This is so much important. let your kid also know your mother tongue and these other local languages, and then your kid will have a humble time to survive in all these counties in Kenya. Remember, if you have a kid who speaks these all languages, that kid will go far, because anaweza ishi Jaluoni, he or she can stay in Kalenjin, he or she can stay in Nandi, he or she can stay in Western, in Central, Northeastern, because he can speak these languages. But now umeweka mtoto hapa na Kizungu, sijui French, sijui what, ati mtoto anasoma international school. It's not bad, yes, but never forget to teach them these other mother tongue, these other local languages. Guys, thank you so much. I know you understand that. I know you put it in practice, and your kids will prosper. Tumezoea mambo ya Kizungu mingi, and that's why we find our kids, they're just there, no jobs, no what, because they don't know these languages, don't know these other mother tongues. And the way I've just told you, there are these local channels whereby we use vernacular languages. Let's say mtoto ameenda kasoma hiyo Royal Media, hii mambo ya media, so juu alisomea Kizungu, ataenda wapi? Ni TV gani? Juu hapa tuko na Citizen inaongea Kiswahili. Sometimes we speak in English, but not so much. We have Ramogi, we have sijui what, we have ya Kikisii, ya Kikale, ya Kivuka, sijui. So kama amesomea hizo language zingine, we can do those jobs there in those other channels. So guys, tafakari hayo. Teach your kids mother tongue. Let them also understand mother tongue and speak. Thank you so much for giving me your time. I appreciate so much, and the way I just say, support this channel so that we go far. Support this channel so that the ambassador of couples should be far and much far with this channel. Remember to put all these things in practice. Remember to watch these things fully up to the end, and then you'll be blessed. After watching, put them in practice, and you'll see your life is changing. You'll have better kids, and you'll be a humble couple. Thank you so much. Let's meet next time. Now, I salute you. Remember, you will be always my bosses. Thank you. Finished.